Most people think power means controlling other people, controlling outcomes, controlling life itself. But that is exactly why they stay weak, because the moment life stops obeying them, they fall apart completely. Stoicism teaches something different, something brutal, real, and honestly uncomfortable. The greatest form of power is controlling your own mind when everything around you is chaos. Because once your emotions stop controlling you, nobody can manipulate you anymore. Not fear, not rejection, not disrespect, not pressure, not even loss. And that kind of mental strength changes the way you walk, speak, react, and live. Because while everyone else is panicking, you stay calm like a man who already conquered himself. Rule 1. Control your emotions before they control you. Most people ruin their own lives without realizing it. Not because life is unfair, but because they react emotionally to everything. One rude comment destroys their mood. One rejection makes them question their worth. One bad day convinces them their whole life is falling apart. And honestly, that is how modern society keeps people mentally weak. Emotional people are easy to manipulate, easy to distract, easy to break. Because when somebody controls your emotions, they control your decisions too. And Stoicism understood this thousands of years ago. Marcus Aurelius literally ruled an empire while surrounded by betrayal, death, war, pressure, and chaos. Yet he kept reminding himself that emotions are temporary. Reactions are choices, and peace comes from discipline, not comfort. Think about your own life for a second. How many times did anger make you say something stupid? How many times did anxiety stop you from taking action? How many times did sadness make you isolate yourself from people who cared about you? That is the real prison, not the world outside, but the lack of control inside your own mind. Because if your emotions change every 5 minutes, your entire life becomes unstable. 1 minute motivated, next minute lost. 1 minute confident, next minute insecure. And that emotional inconsistency slowly destroys your future. Stoicism teaches you to pause before reacting, to stop letting temporary feelings create permanent damage. Because real strength is staying calm when life wants a reaction from you. And honestly, this becomes obvious in relationships too. The person who loses emotional control first usually loses the entire situation. Some people scream when angry, some beg when ignored. Some chase harder after rejection, but the Stoic understands something deeper. Desperation kills respect, emotional chaos kills clarity, and self-control creates power. Imagine somebody insulting you just to provoke you. Most people instantly explode, they argue, defend themselves, try proving their value, but the Stoic stays calm because he understands that reacting emotionally gives the other person control over his peace. And why would you hand your peace to somebody who has not even mastered themselves? That is why mentally strong people move differently. They think before speaking, they observe before reacting. They stay grounded even when life becomes unfair, because they know panic solves nothing, and honestly, social media made this problem even worse. People now react emotionally to every opinion. Every trend, every comparison, every fake lifestyle online. They wake up already stressed because their mind belongs to the outside world instead of themselves. But Stoicism pulls you back to reality. It reminds you that peace is built internally, not externally, and once you master your emotions, life becomes quieter inside your head, clearer, calmer, more focused. Because suddenly, you stop wasting energy on things that do not deserve your attention, and that changes everything. Your relationships improve, your confidence grows, your decisions become sharper, your presence becomes stronger. Because emotional discipline creates mental freedom. And mental freedom is the foundation of real power. Rule 2. Stop needing external validation. One of the biggest lies people believe today is that confidence comes from other people approving of you. And honestly, that mindset quietly destroys millions of lives. Because when your happiness depends on validation, you become addicted to attention, addicted to praise, addicted to being liked. And the moment people stop clapping for you, you feel worthless. That is why so many people are mentally exhausted now. They are constantly performing instead of living, constantly chasing approval from strangers who do not even care about them. Social media turned insecurity into a lifestyle. People post for validation, speak for validation, even fake their personality just to fit in. And deep down they know it, which is why anxiety keeps growing. Because pretending is exhausting, Stoicism teaches the exact opposite. It teaches that your worth must come from your character, not from applause, because applause disappears fast. People switch opinions overnight. The same crowd praising you today can ignore you tomorrow. And if your identity depends on their approval, your peace will always stay fragile. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply. Even as emperor, he reminded himself not to chase admiration, because public opinion changes like the weather. And honestly, look at real life. Some people spend years trying to impress others while completely abandoning themselves. They stay in toxic relationships because they fear loneliness. They tolerate disrespect because they crave acceptance. They avoid speaking honestly because they fear judgment. And slowly, their real personality disappears under pressure. That is not living, that is survival mode. The Stoic mindset changes this completely, because the moment you stop needing validation, you become dangerous in the best possible way. Suddenly you stop begging for attention, stop explaining yourself to everybody, stop shrinking your personality just to make insecure people comfortable. And people feel that energy instantly, because confidence without validation feels different. It is quiet, grounded, unshakable. Think about the strongest people you know. They are usually calm. They do not constantly seek approval. They do not force others to notice them. They simply know who they are. And that certainty creates presence. Meanwhile, insecure people constantly need reassurance. They overthink texts, panic over opinions, obsess over likes and followers, because their identity depends on external reactions instead of internal stability. And honestly, that is exhausting. Stoicism frees you from that prison. It teaches you that not everyone has to understand you, like you, or approve of your journey. Because your mission is not to impress the world. Your mission is to master yourself. And once you understand that, your mind becomes lighter. Because now rejection stops feeling personal. Criticism stops controlling your emotions. And loneliness stops terrifying you. Because you finally realize peace was never supposed to come from the crowd. It was supposed to come from within. And that is why mentally strong people can walk alone without feeling empty. Because they already built a relationship with themselves. And honestly, that kind of inner confidence is rare today, which is exactly why it feels so powerful. Rule 3, pain is either your prison or your power. Most people spend their entire lives running from pain, avoiding discomfort, escaping struggle any way they can. And honestly, that is exactly why they stay mentally weak, because the mind never grows inside comfort. It grows when life hits hard and you still keep moving forward. Stoicism teaches something most people do not want to hear. Suffering is not always your enemy. Sometimes suffering is the thing that reveals who you truly are, because pressure exposes weakness. Heartbreak exposes attachment, failure exposes ego, and loneliness exposes whether you actually know yourself or not. Think about it. Every strong person you admire was shaped through pain, not comfort. Nobody develops discipline during easy times. Nobody discovers emotional strength while everything is perfect. Real mental toughness is born during chaos, during sleepless nights, during betrayal, during moments where life feels unfair and you still choose not to quit. And honestly, modern society made people terrified of discomfort. The second life becomes difficult. They distract themselves, scroll endlessly, numb their emotions, chase temporary pleasure, anything to avoid sitting with reality. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. It teaches you to face pain directly without running from it, because avoiding suffering only multiplies it, while confronting it transforms you. Marcus Aurelius lost children, fought wars, dealt with betrayal, sickness, exhaustion, pressure beyond what most people could imagine. Yet he kept reminding himself that hardship was part of being human, not proof that life hated him, and that mindset changes everything. Because suddenly pain stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like preparation. Think about heartbreak, for example. Most people let it destroy them completely. They lose self-respect, lose purpose, lose emotional control, because they attach their identity to another person. But the Stoic uses heartbreak differently. He lets it sharpen him, humble him, wake him up. He learns how attachment creates suffering. He learns how emotional dependency weakens the mind, and instead of becoming bitter, he becomes wiser, calmer, more disciplined. The same thing happens with failure too. Weak people see failure as proof they should stop. Stoics see failure as information, feedback, training, because every setback teaches something if your ego is quiet enough to listen. And honestly, some of the strongest people alive were built through seasons nobody saw. Seasons of depression, rejection, financial struggle, loneliness, silent battles behind closed doors. But instead of collapsing, they developed resilience. Because resilience only grows when life gives you reasons to quit and you refuse anyway. And that is the real difference between mentally weak people and mentally strong people. Weak people ask, "Why is this happening to me?" While Stoics ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" And that single shift in perspective changes your entire life. Because now pain becomes fuel instead of poison. Now obstacles become opportunities to strengthen your mind instead of excuses to surrender. And honestly, once you survive enough difficult seasons, fear loses power over you because you realize something powerful. You already survived things you once thought would destroy you. And that realization creates a different kind of confidence. The kind that cannot be faked, bought, or taught through motivation videos. Because it was earned through struggle, and earned strength always lasts longer than temporary comfort. Stoicism is not about becoming cold, emotionless, or disconnected from life. It is about becoming mentally strong enough that life no longer controls you, because storms will come. People will disappoint you. Pressure will test you. Pain will find you eventually. But when your mind becomes disciplined, calm, and grounded, you stop breaking every time life gets hard. And honestly, that changes everything. Because while the world keeps chasing comfort, attention, and temporary pleasure, you start building something deeper: inner peace, self-respect, emotional control, and unshakable strength. And once you experience that kind of power, you realize the greatest victory was never controlling the outside world. It was finally mastering yourself. If this video spoke to you, make sure you subscribe to Stoic Spark, turn on the bell icon, and comment below which Stoic lesson hit you the hardest. Because your strongest self is built one disciplined decision at a time.